Hi everybody, it's Oksana, and I thought that I would share my skincare routine with you since it's been requested and it's been a while since I've made any kind of skincare video. And honestly, I don't think it's changed much over the past year or so. But hopefully, this will be helpful so you guys can see what I'm using, what I've been using. So to wash my face, I use this Clarasonic brush, which I've had forever, and it's got the blue thingies in here, which I think it's the pore something, like pore refining or deep pore cleansing. I forget what it's called, but that's what I use. And I use this soap. I know it's just like a gross little chunk of soap, but this is the Sibu soap, and I love this. It's gentle, but it cleanses really well, but doesn't make my face feel super tight and icky. Now you do definitely need to moisturize afterwards, of course, but it just feels really nice, and my skin seems to do really well with sea buckthorn everything. So I also use this face cream, which I have a backup, but this is how much I have left. This is like my 5th bottle or something, or maybe my 5th bottle is my backup that I have to dig into in a few days here. But this is just the Sibu Sea Buckthorn Nourishing Facial Cream. I get it on Vitacost. I love this stuff. It works so well for my skin. By the way, my skin, I should have said that in the beginning, but it's dry, but it's very acne prone, and things break me out so easily, especially like oils, certain oils. So I have to be really, really careful to find things that moisturize, but not too much, that are not like too heavy, and it's hard to find that balance, because if you have dry skin, you want to put heavy things on your skin to make it less dry, but I can't. So this is a good moisturizer that's, moisturizing, but not too heavy or greasy. And I really, really like it, and it smells nice too, and I love the way their soap smells. Their soap smells so good. So sea buckthorn stuff all the way. And then I used to use, and I need to get back into using, a serum. This is my little jar where I would, put a little bit at a time, and I would keep the little serum in the fridge so it wouldn't go bad. But I ran out, and I haven't had a chance to repurchase, but it's my JJLabs serum. I actually mixed 2. They have like a brightening, whitening one, and then also a vitamin C one. So I ran out, and I need to repurchase, and I've been paying for not using it because especially the vitamin C really helps keep my skin clear. And if I don't use it for like a period of time, I notice like I have a breakout. I covered it up so you probably can't see, but I have a few breakouts more than normal, so I really love vitamin C serum, and especially the JJLabs, which has kind of the most natural form of vitamin C, which is why it goes bad so quickly. And then if I need to treat a pimple or something, I'll use this salicylic acid gel. And before the Aubrey, I was using the Alba one or something. There's another one. It looks very similar. It's also in a green bottle, and I'm just gonna get another one when I run out of this. These last me forever because I don't use like a ton. I just use a tiny bit, but the spout of this one is just horrendous. It's like this little rubber thing, and then you have to press super duper hard. Let me like wipe off all this excess that gets everywhere. It's so gross, but you had to press so hard to get it out of this little rubber thing at the top that I cut the tip so it would come out easier, except now it comes out in like huge blobs. So this is just like, the product is good, but the packaging, I cannot get it to work for me. But just any kind of like your basic natural plain salicylic acid gel, that's what I use for acne treatment, and that seems to work well for me. And then there's days when I'm feeling lazy and I don't want to use my Clarasonic and my soap, and I just want to be quick about it, and I use a makeup wipe. And these are the makeup wipes that I tend to use. I like these chamomile ones, and my favorite ones are the blue version of this. They're my bathroom, and they're the cucumber aloe ones because they just smell so good. So these are the most gentle. I can get away with just using a makeup wipe. I usually will use them when I don't have a lot of makeup on. Neither one removes eye makeup, so I have to use an oil to dissolve my eye makeup. I think I have argan oil sitting on my sink. That's what I use now, but just like any oil, I'm not picky about the oil to dissolve my eye makeup with. So I generally use the blue ones or these, but after the blue ones I need to moisturize because they're a little bit more drying than these ones are. And what I like to do in general after using a makeup wipe is I like to rinse my face with water and then, you know, towel dry and then apply my moisturizer still. I know that's like a little longer than you would want because you reach for a makeup wipe when you like don't want to do anything else. And I can get away with doing that for a little bit, but I feel like my skin does not like it when I do that for a long period of time. And I have been really lazy and I have been doing that. So now I try really hard to at least wash off like the residue from the makeup wipe and moisturize, because I felt like my skin was getting worse when I was using makeup wipes consistently. So the last thing that I want to mention are these frownies, and this box is kind of gross because it just gets like water on it and stuff. It's sitting next to my sink, but they are these weird little papers that are, they have that like same adhesive as stamps do, that you wet it down and it sticks, and they rip apart. They're little triangles. And what you do is, if you have any fine lines, like I have one on my forehead, you would like open it up, you know, so it's not wrinkled, and then you would wet that paper and you'd stick it on there right before you go to bed, so it keeps your wrinkle in like the open position all night long. And it really helps, especially with just like fine lines. It helps relax them and get them flatter, and in the morning when you take it off you almost like can't see it. So I really like these. I need to be more consistent. At one point I was using them like every single night, and I felt like they're working really great, and lately I've just been so busy and lazy that I've been forgetting to use these every night, but I'm gonna really try because I feel like they work really well and I enjoy them a lot. So that's it. That is my routine currently. I do enjoy oils as well. Like I said, some oils can break me out, but last winter I really liked using the sea buckthorn berry oil, not the seed oil, but the berry oil, and that one is a little bit staining, so I just use a tiny bit and I use it at night mixed into my moisturizer. I haven't been using any extra oils in the summertime because if I, you know, overdo it with the moisturization, then I break out. But once it gets really cold and dry, then I'll start working the oils back into my routine, and maybe I can update you guys if you want on that when it happens. But this is my current skincare routine, and hopefully this is helpful. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.